And now, from the Kung Fu Karaoke Studios in Curtis, Ontario, it's your host, AJ.
Hey, welcome to the show. It's the very first episode of Fu News. My name is AJ, and I'm your host. We'll be talking about world headlines, as well as really local news based on my Instagram story. So let's get to some world headlines and some local news. This week was a monumental one when it comes to the pandemic. The first COVID vaccines were delivered in the UK, and the first vaccine was given out to a 91-year-old lady from England. The second person that was given the vaccine, his name was William Shakespeare. Yeah, that's right, it really was. When asked how to spell the word vaccine, he was like, 2 C's or not 2 C's. Also in the world of COVID, in America, they're planning on delivering the COVID vaccine at local Walmart stores. Yeah, that's right. So not only are they going to be rolling back prices, they'll be rolling back your sleeves. In the world of sports, breakdancing has now been recognized as an Olympic sport. It was set to debut in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, but now moved to 2024 in Australia. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't breakdancing go out in the 1980s? Breakdancing will be the first Olympic sport to award a gold medal to a 50-year-old overweight man from the suburbs in the Bronx. I can picture it now. The team win is going to be by the Jabberwockies, and they'll be coming out with their Jabberwockers. Back to COVID news, this week had a report that showed that there was a record amount of breakups for relationships and engagements this past week. Yeah, that's pretty sad, pretty crazy. You know, it's not a coincidence that it was the same week that the vaccine was announced. Honey, I'll stay with you forever and ever. There's a vaccine? I'll be right back. A recent study showed that during lockdown, people's hair grew about 3 to 4 inches longer on average because of all the pandemic lockdowns and closures of businesses. In a related report, people's head hair also grew about 3 to 4 inches longer. It's going to be a record year for Manscaped and women's razors. And that's all I got for recent headlines this week. Let's move over to really local news. In really local news this week, DJ Rich held his very first EDM set on Twitch TV. It was really good. I hope you all tuned in. Old men everywhere logged on accidentally thinking that EDM stood for Erectile Dysfunction Meeting. Local craft maker MommyMade&Co got her hair done and was looking pretty good. Her husband was probably really happy. You know, keep it up, Mommy Made, and soon your kids will be asking, how that baby made? The ManicMovers had another successful moving week, making moves throughout Durham. Here's a picture of some of the guys in action. The last time someone had to carry drawers that big, it was Mrs. Claus taking Santa Claus's underwear out to the wash. Hey, I hear the White House is having a move soon, so... And now for a look at weather, we're moving over to our weatherman, Notorious Pat Adam.
Hey folks, Pat Adam here with your Food News weather forecast for the week. It's still cold. Back to you, AJ.
And that's all the time we got for this week's episode of Fu News. My name is AJ, your host once again. Hey, if you have a story that compels you and you want me to cover this week, just message me and let me know. Also, if you're a local business, definitely hit me up and I'll feature you on the next episode. I'm looking forward to giving you my perspective on the week's news and anything that comes up in my Instagram feed. So let me know. In the future, there'll be some guest gurus that are going to be joining us for some segments and spots. But thank you for tuning in. And until we meet again next time, stay vocal and support local. Bye. Birthday shout outs. I just want to wish happy birthday to my main man, Kevin Polly. You're not a simple man. Another birthday shout out goes to my nephew, Nick. Cass Cray celebrated his birthday on December 10th. He dropped an album on December 10th on his birthday. I dropped a deuce on my birthday. And my homegirl, Parnia from Sarnia. She's not really from Sarnia. Happy birthday, girl.